Vodou was created as a form of syncretism between the multicultural African backgrounds of imported slaves in Haiti. The religion was first practiced in French colonial Benin in the 18th century by West African peoples like the Dahomians and Nigerians. It would be further developed by Africans brought to Haiti as slaves and forcibly converted to Christianity.
Here is a table of the amount of slaves that came from different parts of Africa over time. Here's the biggest amount was the Bight of Benin with 187,000. Also, many came from other parts of Western Africa, including Senegambia, which consists of modern-day Senegal and Gambia. And also 331,000 came from West Central Africa and St. Helena, for a total of almost 800,000 slaves transported by the French from mostly Western Africa to present-day Haiti in the port of Saint-Domingue. Here are Here are the years that this occurred, with many of the slaves coming from the period of 1726 to 1800. Here is a graph of this. As you can see, around maybe 5,000 to 3,000 to 500 per year were coming in the early 1700s, and then it spiked in 1741 with over 17,000, and there are two more spikes after this until the final very big spike in the later years of the 1700s, with the top being 1790 with over 47,000 slaves from Western Africa coming to Haiti because of the French and transatlantic slave trade. Here is a map with the Bight of Benin right here, and Senegambia right here, and West Central Africa right here. The French used all of these ports to transport the total of 800,000 to the port of Saint-Domingue, which is present-day Haiti right here. Here is a time lapse of this slowly occurring over the time of the 1700s. And as the mid-1700s come along, you could see many more coming from these ports in Western Africa. And as time goes on and the later 1700s come, many slaves were forcefully transported as a part of the transatlantic slave trade by the French.
It would become a composite of Christian and African ideologies that has had a significant impact on the history and culture of Haiti. Because Haitian slaves were forced to convert to Christianity within 8 days of their arrival on Hispaniola, it became a significant component of their syncretized religion. The emphasis on Catholic doctrine bled into voodoo practice, and important spirits and religious figures became associated with Christian saints. Vodou became an amalgamation of West African and Catholic belief systems, and became increasingly influenced by other African ethnic groups like the Congo and Igbo as more slaves were brought to the island of Hispaniola. Because of these different influences, separate communities have their own priests, priestesses, and rituals, and there isn't a central leader or even doctrine of Vodou. French colonists saw Vodou as a threat to their control of the island, so practicing it became an act of resistance against European imperial oppression. It became a significant driving force of the Haitian Revolution. In fact, the revolution began with the voodoo ritual known as the ceremony at Bois Caiman. Because of Haiti's status as the first independent black republic, it became the target of Western imperial powers. During the U.S. occupation of the 1930s, American media tended to demonize followers of Vodou in an effort to dehumanize Haitians. Hollywood movies misrepresented beliefs and practices, painting many Haitians as devil worshippers and servants of Satan. This anti-Vodou propaganda led white and black Christians alike to disavow the entire religion, going so far as to blame Vodou for the infamous Haitian earthquake of 2010.
Vodou, as it is practiced today, is all-encompassing, dictating members' philosophies, medicine, and justice systems. The central idea of Vodou is that humans live in the visible world. However, there is also an invisible world where spirits of dead ancestors, and angels can also live. This invisible world is known as the Guinen. As we've stated before, Vodou was heavily influenced by Christianity. Believers of Vodou believe that the biblical God, the capital G God, created the universe. However, along with God, there are also spirits who allow him to maintain order. These spirits are known as the Loa, or Loa. Because God can't communicate directly to his followers, the Loa, or Loa, are the bridge to the supernatural world and can be contacted through possession. The relationship with the Loa is two-sided. Humans serve the Loa through worship and gifts, and the Loa provide material blessings, physical well-being, protection, and abundance to their followers. There are 17 different branches, or nanchons, or nations of Vodou, each with different Loa associated with them. Each group has their own specific drum beats or rituals associated with worship. However, each of these nanchons tend to mix, so there aren't very many clear distinctions between them. However, there are two major panchons, the Rada and the Petro. The Loa from the Rada, which originates from Dahomey, are associated with the color white and typically have a defensive temperament, while the Loa from the Petro originate from the Congo and are more aggressive and associated with the color red.